I'm Annalisa Klebers. We begin with breaking news right now on News 12 New Jersey. An active scene at a Walmart in Union Township. Reports of a potential threat of a shooting at the store. 6 people wounded in 2 shootings on the streets of Newark. Another person killed. Federal immigration officials blasted local and state policies that they say represent a public safety threat. Fake crosswalks like this one can do the opposite. It will allow them to pick up their ballots quicker while reducing administrative costs. Speaker Pelosi saying tonight no one is above the law. Here's a look at the stories making headlines this weekend. A little bit of Hollywood is coming to Jersey City. News 12 New Jersey's John Batke brings us her story. At 17 years old, an Atlantic County teenager is making a big difference in his community. He's picking up thousands of pounds of garbage, teaching inner city kids how to fish, and oh, by the way, he's winning state fishing championships as well. A visit 2 years in the making. President Trump and First Lady Melania visit Queen Elizabeth II at Buckingham Palace. A lot of money being thrown around on the World Series. One guy, he's going big on the Astros. A new breath test for opioid drugs could offer real-time opioid detection anywhere. We're tracking Dorian out in the field and right here in our weather center with meteorologist Michelle Powers. Michelle, what can you tell us? All right, surprise, the sunshine is back.
Yeah,
okay?
Right? And it's a pleasant surprise, obviously. I mean, we were calling.
Meteorologist Dave Curran here now with more. I was actually shocked, Dave, to see the sun when I arrived
You
at
were
work.
shocked. I'm the one forecasting clouds. I think I was a little bit more shocked than everybody else. I was sitting there going, what is that?
What is happening?
Why is that there?
Yeah. We are heading into the weekend, and
Yeah.
we need some good news here, Dave. Very clever.
It was clever, right?
Until the carbon monoxide leaks into
Yeah,
your
well,
house.
that's the other thing,
There's
too.
some issues with that, but we're not going to. The car is
That's
dry.
the neurotic mother in me, sorry. I'm such a buzzkill. It's carbon monoxide. Oh, that looks so fun. I would actually participate in a cannoli eating contest.
Really?
That would be the only food contest that I think I would dominate. I would dominate it.
I have a stomach ache just looking at it.
Oh, I love it.
They're delicious.
Maybe if we started winning, that would change our perception of the stadium.
Exactly.
We wouldn't be
No,
so
I'm
grumpy
just
when we go
saying.
to the restrooms or the concessions.
Because you're spending an awful lot of time outside, not watching the game. You're going, I'm getting another drink.
That's it. And he just left off talking about China, but he wouldn't get into specifics about exactly what he discussed with leaders there. His task force is going to work for 3 weeks on this issue, trying to determine what are the marketing practices here. They're saying they want to snuff out the black market with e-cigarette products. We have breaking news right now. Federal investigators holding a briefing on yesterday's deadly plane crash. Let's listen in. We just heard from the NTSB on the investigation into the deadly plane crash that killed 7 people yesterday. Federal investigators are on the scene, provided us with an update on their work. Someone stole 3 plaques from a 9/11 memorial in Monmouth County. Those plaques show a timeline of the morning of September 11th and the attacks that happened that day. The theft happening at the Monmouth County 9/11 Memorial in Atlantic Highlands. News 12 New Jersey's Jim Murdoch is there. President Trump is demanding House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff resign from his job. He claims Schiff read aloud a redacted version of his call with Ukraine's president, but changed the words to make him sound guilty. The president was referring to a moment in yesterday's congressional hearing where Schiff said that Trump told Ukraine's leader to, quote, make up dirt on my political opponent, unquote. Trump was referring to Joe Biden, who's running in 2020. Meanwhile, it was revealed Justice Department national security lawyers were first made aware about the whistleblower's complaint more than a week before the official referral. 4 towns in Mercer County advised to boil their water until further notice. Trenton Waterworks says chlorination levels are too low due to an equipment problem. Residents in Trenton, Hamilton, Ewing, and Lawrence Township should use boiled or bottled water for the time being. The number of Americans who have died from a vaping-related lung illness has risen to 12. The CDC says 805 confirmed and probable cases have been reported in the U.S. in the past week. That's a 52% jump from the week before. Most patients have vaped products with THC, but some say they only vaped nicotine, and officials are advising people to avoid all vape products for the time being. Belleville residents drink some of the same water as Newark, so the mayor wants to know why the state of New Jersey isn't helping with the cost of free filters or replacement of lead service lines as they are doing in Newark. To push the state DEP for help, Mayor Michael Mellon put up a billboard on Route 21 that says, before you spend $1 million on a public relations campaign for Newark Water, how about providing filters for Belleville residents? ? Well, the mayor also wants the state to pick up the cost of replacing lead lines because the $24 million needed to get it done is too expensive. If you love Christmas, this is for you. The Hallmark Channel hosting its first ever Christmas Con at the NJ Expo and Convention Center in Edison. The 3-day holiday celebration will feature musical performances, a Christmas market, and photos with Santa. You can also meet some of the Hallmark Channel stars. It's all happening November 8th through the 10th.